Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome here to Central Kansas Roleplay. This is actually gonna be my first time playing at this, while on for low quality of this thing as well. But first off, it was probably unplayable that I just gotta be started to walking around here, because the performance is gotta be unplayable to this game. That ever since it's not going to be for around here. The locations of the map was the entire for around like any about for those things as well. And since it was gonna be for the Interstate 70, but since that I'm not gonna be find out, this is gonna be the Route 56 and Route 77, the Interstate 135, and where is gonna be the dealership? And it's not going to be a little bit here as anyways. I wasn't even that here anyways, and I'm not gonna be even to do this as well. Sometimes there are 6 slots around here for this going to be for around here. Now it's time for the ownership trying to find something as well. There's nothing around here as I'm being started around. I'm going to be trying to get myself for a first vehicle, and that wouldn't be necessary as well. Since my first time here in Central Kansas Roleplay, I just drove in Chevy Impala, like an old one as well. It's not a Chevy Impala, but I just completely started to drive a Chevy Caprice, which is I'm gonna be opening up with the dealership. It's not going to be a little bit working as well. Somebody arrived like anything as possible. So I'll be buying for a 1991 Chevy Caprice or something like this. Let's start something even cheaper than 1999 Ram 1500 or nothing whatsoever. We got also many more of those car brands that the Ford has almost removed as well. So it looks like even though some of the kinds of other cars are probably for 2000s like those things all the way up to 2014. So I'll be started around here to buy something cheaper for $2,500. I just owned a vehicle instead of another one as well. So and the vehicle has finally purchased for its first time to drive. Instead of a Pontiac Grand Prix had just stepping a little bit outside for one thing as well. So starting from the slot number 1, looks like I won't be able to be driving for this vehicle, and I never since then. This will be a red Caprice sedan. It's big, it's a little bit cheap. It's not pretty cheap as well. Less expensive. I'm gonna get in to drive. Well, what I just gonna be trying to do. So, where's the instructions about the vehicle? There are not gonna be anything around for those for the instructions like anything as well. Cross trade isn't gonna be allowed to do this as well. Even multiple chats and chat filters like anything as well to bypass like things. Never scam anything as well for buying and sell the vehicles to do this as well. And even to do this, we do not going to be trying to grind for some anything as well, including for some kind of community and any more some kind of things as well. So it's just doing the same as well. What about the information to do this as well? This is the job applications, and probably the camera settings could be for like this anyways. We don't able to transfer the USD. So how can you drive the car? So press the letter F. The car has already started a little bit as well. And this is not going to be getting a little bit as possible. So this is not going to be where we're starting our engines as well. So how can we do it? So we're gonna give ourselves a go. Oh, there it goes. Looks like the car is now rolling all the way. I feel I started to brake bad like anything or whatsoever. So this is gonna be my first time here while I'm driving a 1991 Chevy Caprice here. And this is gonna be a little bit insane as well when I was trying to getting away from the police. So where am I started around here? That doesn't able to solve for around like anything as well. We didn't actually that we're starting around here in Ellsworth. That is where here I am as well. Down to Lyons, McPherson's, and all the way to Junction City, and all the way to Abilene. Well, where's that location that I just gonna be trying to find? Hopefully I should be able to find the interstate that the fastest way to drive is going to the city and back into the dealership to end of this video, as I'm already on my way to get things a little bit strategy for just a little bit for the first time as well. So while I'm driving for this car, this is a little bit amazing that I own a vehicle for the first time. Then let's get on to the right. Let's get all the way for one thing as well. I won't able to make it around the city as fast as possible. Things that unable to load so much as well. And that is getting me a little bit ruined about this for one experience for itself. I'm going to be going for east. The Interstate 70 is going to be on to the right. Alright, that must be the interstate as well. Let's see the map that I just got to be checked on. So this is where I lead into the Interstate 70. Not very sure that I just got to be went here for one thing as well. The dealership could be for right over here. The dealership is going to be for right over this way as well. And I cannot believe that lead to the end of the road. Oh my gosh. I'm probably a little bit dumber that I just not going to be even possible. Let's head it down to Ellsworth, which is I'm going to be easily arrive. And the speed limit is going to be 60 miles an hour. But unfortunately, I'm starting to get a little bit out of control. I was going to be getting all over the bridge. And as you can see, that must be the interstate highway. And because of the two lanes around the roads, like this, even though I just bypassed the speed limit, but I cannot able to go fast enough. Which means the issue could be the performance. And my top speed isn't going to be for such as a little bit. So it looks like we're on 60 miles, it's not probably on 60 miles an hour before. So I've driven this car before all the way for the dealership as well. So I topped off the speed. And it's not even loud enough. Looks like I started to get my car out of control. But looks like we're almost ended up into the intersection. I almost nailed it. So I made it throughout the city of Ellsworth. I made it throughout the Ellsworth, and I just trying to find my way around to the end of this video. So I'm still going to be getting all the way off here, and there must be the left lane turn as well. So good to bypass like anything it goes. But I just bypassed the town as well. And so this is where the car automatically turns off, and it's still gonna be works to do this as well, until my car has just ended up and getting a little bit stuck. So I have to wait for my car is gonna be neutral. And there it goes. Started to brake a little bit bad. And then it's gonna be going to get themselves going. So, looks like the gear shifts are probably going to be even more louder, that I just not going to believe. So, I wasn't going to be just like an idiotic driver. I'm still kept on going for a little bit less as well. Over 15 minutes of this video has got to be for something, a little bit one reason that I just should be able to drive around here. I cannot believe it that I definitely think that driving off-road is absolutely could be the worst decision is going to be whatsoever. So some sort of speed limits is going to be not exactly how that I just spawn a car whatsoever. I cannot able to do this. So, oh gosh, the car is even loud that I just not going to believe that I just going to say it. Let's despawn the current vehicle and respawn once again. That wouldn't be necessary as well. Not I just gonna be driving some car. I'll be wrapping up for this video and turning on the car. Alright, let's give ourselves to turn on the vehicle. And I'm probably going to be ended up for this vehicle. I mean for this video. I just started to get a little bit less for some sort of a little bit. So, I made it around in a road runner. Which means this is going to be... it leads to the gas station. Alright, we're gonna be wrapping up for this video for a little bit. And for this thing as well, or maybe not. I feel completely confused around here for somewhere. And look at my currency for around here. What I just gonna be pressing tab as well. So, since I'm on citizens like this, I'll be reaching all the way over $10,000 in cash. What I'm not gonna be asking here for. So, I wasn't able to be topped up for some money. And that would have believed this isn't going to be for something that I just going to be doing this. So, I just completely pull out of the reverse. And this is where we're getting some... I'll turn off the engine for something like else. And that it should be the way it goes for around here somewhere. So, the game is going to be linked in description down below. The first driving all the way to the grocery store at the gas station. By the way, if you're going to be liking of this game, it's going to be always keeping in mind for around here that I wouldn't believe that I just started to drive for my first car anyways. So, thanks for watching. And I'm going to be see you in another video around here. And as always, I'll be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and some viewers across America all later.